morning. Thanks for watching Living Local. It is Financial Friday, so we are here with August Mize of Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union. And today we are at the former Myrtle Beach Air Force Base. So what are we doing here, August?
Yeah, so for the month of November, Carolina Trust is going to kind of be highlighting some of the veterans that are associated with the credit union and talking a little bit about our history and, the different ways that we are affiliated with the service. So
Sure.
Carolina Trust originally started as the Myrtle Beach Air Force Base Federal Credit Union, and our first branch was actually right here on the Air Force Base, which is now Market Common.
And Carolina Trust does a really great job with, supporting veterans and kind of hiring veterans. Can you tell me a little bit more about kind of that process?
Yeah, at Carolina Trust, we are very committed to bringing our previous military ties from our past into our present by hiring veterans and, really kind of keeping those community ties. We do a big job of trying to honor the Guard and Reserve Pledge and the Uniformed Service Employment and Reemployment Rights Act.
And with those, those are really great to have because it kind of reserves their spot employment-wise if they get deployed or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it just really shows that our commitment is to the employee and how much we appreciate their service, that, we're willing to kind of keep the job on hold for them,
Sure.
So to say, if they are, deployed or kind of have to take that leave of absence
Right,
due
training
to
or
their
whatever.
service. Yeah.
I mean, you really go above and beyond because you even have a veteran scholarship, right?
Yeah, so we have the Veteran Scholarship with Coastal Carolina University, and that scholarship goes to support any veterans or ROTC members at CCU and, kind of help them further their education. Like I said, the military is super important to us, and we really want to kind of take that extra step, not just to kind of provide those in the service with the support they need, but,
Sure.
their family members and, help them pursue that education for, while they're in the service or after the service.
Yeah, and not only do you have veterans that kind of work at Carolina Trust, but you also have spouses of veterans.
Yes,
or
we
spouses
do.
of active military, and that is another job of active service in itself.
100%. Two of our employees that are veterans are actually here with us today, and so we're going to get to talk to them a little bit about their time in the service and how they enjoy working for a company that puts such a strong emphasis on military service and their appreciation.
Awesome, I can't wait to meet them. So I'm here with Sean. How are you doing, Sean?
I'm doing well.
So, well, first of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. So how long were you in? What branch were you in?
I was in the Army for 17 years.
Wow, that's great. So what rank is that? What rank did you leave with?
I left the military as a E7 Sergeant First Class.
Okay. What is kind of your experience with Carolina Trust as a veteran?
As a veteran, I would say that Carolina Trust really gave me my first opportunity after leaving the military.
Okay.
Finding a job in the IT industry is really difficult depending on the location that
Sure.
you're living in, and being able to find a career in this area where I grew up really meant a lot.
Yeah, so you're from here, and so then you went to the Army, and then you came back, and I feel like that's a common issue, like having all of that training from the military, and then you get out and you're like, what the heck do I do with all this, right?
Really, yes.
So, so Carolina Trust kind of gave you your break that you needed, right?
Absolutely.
So now I'm here with Quentin. How are you doing, Quentin?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So of course, first I'd like to thank you for your service, same as Sean. We appreciate obviously all of our veterans and all that they do and sacrifice. So what branch were you in and how long?
I was in the Navy for 6 years.
Awesome. And so, are you from the area or where are you from?
I'm originally from Asheboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
And I moved down here. I got the position just over a year ago, September 30th.
At Carolina Trust?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you do at Carolina Trust and what did you do when you were in the military?
I'm the facility specialist at Carolina Trust. I maintain the buildings and the grounds for all the
Nice.
branches and acquire and distribute supplies for all the branches.
Okay.
And when I was in the Navy, I was the electrician. I was an electrician in the Navy. So my uncle was stationed here on the Air Force Base here in Myrtle Beach.
Wow.
When the base closed, he retired with, I believe, 33 years of service, and he was stationed here his last 10 years.
Wow.
And so me
I'm
and my
sure
dad.
he has a lot of stories.
Yeah. Growing up, me and my dad, we'd come down here to visit him, and he'd take us we'd go fishing on the pier, and so I've been coming down here my whole life, and I like it down here, and that's why I wanted to relocate down here.